Hello, my earth signs. This is Ascension Empress with your weekend May 29th to 31st reading. This is a general reading, and I want to thank you all so much for your support, for checking in on me, for all your love, staying subscribed, continuing to subscribe when I'm not uploading. I love y'all. I miss y'all so much, and may peace and blessings be upon everyone. I pray that everyone is doing well. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you. This is for Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or whatever placement that you feel resonates with you, even your Venus, because we got a lot of Venus energy going on right now. So I'll be using the Talima Tarot deck. Oh, that Page of Swords. It's so consistent. And I may clarify with the Rider Waite or the Mother Peace. So, yes. And if you would like a personal, you can email me and book a reading. I have switched it up. So, instead of pre-recordings, I will be doing Zoom readings. So, yes. Thank you so much again, you all. And we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Very interesting energy. Wow. So I see the Seven of Swords. And I was going to tell y'all, earth signs, clearly, y'all may feel like everybody else is all over the place. And I can see that, actually, because y'all have been popping out to balance out everyone else's reading. Like, air signs had way too much air. Way too much air. They have a lot going on, though, with Gemini season and Venus and Gemini. But then the Pentacle had to be there. You know, they needed a little more. So if you have air in your chart or whatever, you know, be patient with them. If you're encountering an air sign, be patient with them. Offer them some kind of practical advice, because a lot of them are actually valuing that at this time. They're not too much concerned or even wanting to entertain too much fire energy, especially with Venus squaring Mars. So, yes, that's my message to you so far. And some of y'all probably can't even stand a lot of air signs right now, but trust me, they appreciate you. They really do, whether they admit it or not. So let's see what messages we have for my earth signs from May 29th to the 31st. What messages do we have? Oh, guess I was supposed to talk about them. King of Swords. And I'm pretty sure that's what popped out. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what popped out with air signs. They got the Queen and the King. But this is a time of having to be clear on how you communicate, what you'll communicate about. There's boundaries around communication, intelligence. With y'all, earth sign, I'm getting no. No one is about to sit up here and try to insult your intelligence when you even have material evidence, aka pentacles, to show for it. You have the credentials, so you may not be showy. I'm getting many of you are, especially my Taurus, my Virgo, some Capricorns. Because Capricorns don't, a lot of Capricorns take on Aquarius energy, not even want to be seen like that. Especially with everything that's going on right now with the retrogrades. But I'm getting mainly my Taurus and Virgos. It's just like, you want somebody to think you don't got it. You know, you want somebody to try to undermine your efforts and what it is that you don't have. But you have it. You have the insight. You have the consciousness. You have the ability to code switch when it comes to your communication, as well as the insights that you're getting, the visions that you're getting. Huge Aquarius energy. But I'm getting this Saturn in Aquarius retrograde is really giving people like fast insight right before it goes back into Capricorn and then again into Aquarius. So it's like a preview. Are you clear on your unfinished business? Especially my earth signs. You know, and this weekend we have Virgo, the moon in Virgo. So with it trining, and then we have this opportunity period. Yeah, be mindful. If you're attracted to owls, you know what this card cards. If you're attracted to owls, I would look into that. I will look into their symbolism. Again, that's huge for many people right now. There is a huge feminine, divine feminine wisdom energy that is taking place. So let's see. What messages we got from my earth signs? Ooh. There it is. There it is. And we talk about those visions and these downloads and these messages and quick insights. And I'm getting there for you. They're for you. And it's in return for the work, for the vision. For all that you've heeded. Because you're the King of Swords, okay? And the Page of Swords is... been popping up, it's been popping up in all days in the same reading. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, but the King, okay? The King, and I'm even getting someone of high authority, someone of intelligence. They're sharing their secrets with you. They're sharing their secrets of success. A lot of studying going on. You may be doing this, offering someone spiritual knowledge, but also practical, logical. There's a balance that you have. Let's see, what messages do we have for my earth signs this weekend? What messages do we have? Wow. This is huge around the connection. Partnerships. Oh, this is interesting, y'all. Because no pentacle is popping up right now, but all the pentacles want to pop up for all the readings. So it's just like you are doing what you're supposed to do. You are walking purposefully, hence why you have this, hence why you have the connections. You are the plug, okay? That's what I'm getting. You're the plug to a lot of knowledge, okay? Because you're looking real mature, real grounded, real stable to a lot of people. And you're not showing up as the King of Pentacles. Everybody already knows you as the King and Queen of Pentacles. Now they know you for what you know. Okay, so some of you may have some type of Aquarius energy. It's only one type of Aquarius energy, quote, quote. But, you know, you have Aquarius energy in your chart. But also a lot of divine feminine wisdom. And even though there aren't other elements here, the fact that you have the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords in the middle is just these butterflies. There's an evolution of consciousness. There's been a death to the ego. Especially with the Saturn and Capricorn. It's about to happen again from July to about what, December? Then it'll go direct in September. But still, it's just like, you know, there's a preview. There is a final finale as well. So let's see what messages we have. I want to see what messages we have overlaying the reading, because these are whew, powerful. You know, earth signs, you've been trying to tell people. You've been trying to tell people for a long time, but they didn't listen. Now they want all the knowledge, okay? Let's see. Your decision to cut out, I'm getting other people's opinions, and this has a lot to do with the past, and it is here now in the future. Well, I'll say the future, so I guess it's going to be here this weekend for you. But you maintaining this Five of Swords energy is what has you here as the King of Swords. So maintaining boundaries, maintaining self-preservation, and cutting out what doesn't serve you, those who are green-eyed and, you know, of the knowledge and the gifts that you have. You may have had to cut out some type of relationship, of real connection, in the name of self-love, self-preservation. And it's not that you were burning your bridges or anything. I'm getting, you know, that it's meant to be. It's going to come back around. You know you're the High Priestess. Hence why High Priestess is in the future. So let's see what messages, what advice do we have for this weekend for my earth signs. I'm getting huge Aquarius energy though. So even for my Capricorns, you know, a lot of this is on the brinks for you. Yep. this is the message for this weekend, you know. Fire signs got similar energy. They didn't get, I don't know if they got any swords. I know they didn't get the 7 of swords or the 5 of swords, but they got an energy of moving in silence. And that's what I'm getting. The fact that you're here with the King of Swords, you're with the High Priestess, the 5 of Swords, and it's like someone may be trying to mimic you. Someone may be trying to copy, or I'm getting imitate how you come off, you know, your communication style, and you know this. And it may be somebody that you cut off, but there's still some type of deception. So it's just like, while they do that, it's like, okay, I'll move in silence. You know, I'm still here. I'm still not hiding. You're not hiding from anyone. You're not backing down from anyone, but you're moving strategically. And you see exactly what this person is doing. You have an intuitive feeling with the 7 of Swords. What messages do you have? What messages does my High Priestess have for this King of Swords? Because the High Priestess in the future going forward, I'm getting heavily this weekend. And even into, this Venus square Mars is happening on the 2nd of June. That's going to be really close to this full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, opposing Venus in Gemini and the Sun in Gemini. You know, communication, there can be some type of one-up communication, deceptive communication, lack of boundaries, a lot of that. So the High Priestess has a message here for the King of Swords. If you look for someone who wants to walk in integrity, but also is not dealing with this, because 5 of Swords is here to cut out the 7 of Swords. It ain't me on time, okay? And the King of Swords is like, okay, you saw me as a 5 of Swords. Somebody saw in an instance, in this situation, or in some type of encounter, someone saw the King of Swords as a 5 of Swords and forgot they were the King of Swords when they did it, okay? And now here they are. Again, I'm getting somebody's attempting to undermine the King of Swords and assault their intelligence and their vision and the insight that they have intuitively as well. Because just like, you think just because they're an air sign that they're not intuitive. I don't know who I'm talking to there. Boom. But they also have grit. They also have courage. Yeah, they also have the strength, okay? So this is the message that the High Priestess has for the King of Swords. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you do it for. Your pride, okay? Don't forget who you're protecting. And the strength is here. I'm getting, this is also saying you are protected. There may be some type of defamation that is attempted. And it could be, it's like you're surrounded. So it's like, yes, you may have attempted to cut it off, but it's just like this person is offended, okay? They're offended that you tried to do this, and you probably had some type of nudge. You're just like, okay, I'm going to remain strong. I'm going to remain true on my beliefs. So we talked about integrity. We talked about conviction. So here we are. This message of having courage. Be expressive as well. This 5th house energy with Leo. Let's see. What do my earth signs need to release this weekend? What do my earth signs need to release this weekend? Wow. Many air signs need to release a connection, okay? There's been a breakup that's already taken place. Someone's been cut out. Someone is emotionally unavailable. And I'm getting remain strong. They may come off cold. They may come off as immature, whatever. But you already have the 2 of Cups in the past. And now it's saying it's time to release even this rose-colored glasses, this priority of relationships. I'm getting heavily romantic relationships. Again, Gemini, or communicating within a relationship. It's not the time. It's the time to be reflective on communication and how you communicate, and taking personal responsibility with the Strength card here. But not so much what the other person said. This and that. It's not time for that, because then you're just going to trying to repeat back, well, they did this, you did that. You remember when this is like bringing up a record. And what is unconditional love? Okay, what is unconditional love, especially with Leo energy, when you are reminding someone of their wrongs? You can either leave, you can either cut them out, or you can either work on it, is what I'm getting. So that is your reading. Thank you so much again for all your love and your support. Very interesting earth signs that y'all didn't have not a pentacle. Okay, you got the swords. You there for everybody else, but clearly you're gonna have to stand strong and remain strong on your own in a lot of situations. But if it ain't nobody, it's you. Okay, so thank you again so much for all your love and your support. Take care.